Hi guys, Lunar here, welcome back to another Apex video for console and PC. The devs released an update on the game talking about the launch of Apex, its huge and very quick growth to 50 million players, and the problems that it caused. They've also talked about the future of the game, and we're going over the details in this dev update video. If the video is useful, a like is very much appreciated. So the devs released an update on the current game, and they started off by saying that they admit that the communication with us players hasn't been great, and from today they want to recommit to making things better than they have been, including improving updates and the game. The reason they say for their poor performance initially has been the hugely successful launch of the game, which clearly they vastly underestimated. With so many players, the amount of exploits, cheaters and bugs was a lot more than they expected, and so that problem has had to take priority over, say, the addition of new content and weekly updates to improve performance. However, now they have had some time to adjust in-house, they are planning to make improvements to the game now and focus better on communication about future plans. Here are some of the current upcoming improvements they are working on. Slow server performance at the start of a match. The devs say it's not that a machine is overloaded and everything on it is running too slow, it's that in one instance on the same machine things seem to be doing more work than others, and they're trying to nail down why that exactly is happening and work backwards to find the root cause. But this is extremely high priority for them to solve, and they'll keep us updated on the progress of that. Audio issues, they're currently testing some potential fixes that will hopefully address many of the performance issues that have been reported. In terms of cheaters, they've been doing a lot of work behind the scenes. This is something that they will always be more secretive about and avoid telling us exactly what they're doing, but they're planning to share more progress next week on the issue of cheaters. Hit registration issues, they're adding engine features to help track down and report instances of incorrect hit registration in playtest, so they can force the bug and reproduce the issue consistently. While they've made some progress with the fix, they need more work to do in order to address this problem. Over the next few weeks, they'll talk more about what work's being done in these areas and provide updates for when they'll be addressing them in future patches. So in terms of performance, those are all the things that are kind of taking priority for the devs. But what about new content, updates, and the future of Apex itself? Well, the devs said the beginning of each season will start with a new battle pass, a new legend, and something new for the meta, and more. They said their goal isn't and never has been to patch or update content on a weekly basis. They believe strongly in the importance of large, meaningful changes to the game that have lasting impact. Thus, their focus on a seasonal release cadence was laid out at launch, and they will continue with this in the future. It's important to understand that there are entirely separate development teams working on Apex Legends and Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Additionally, in order to fully support Apex Legends, from today they're pushing back plans for future Titanfall games, and no resources from the Apex Legends team are being shifted to other titles in development at the studio, nor are any resources from the Apex team going to the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order team. So guys, Respawn have given us an update on what to expect from the game going forward in terms of new content and what performance and gameplay issues they're currently working to prioritize. I'm happy to see them give us at least some communication after being silent for quite a while. I'm not too happy though to hear that they don't plan to do weekly updates for the simple reason that many players only come back to check the latest updates. Fortnite have weekly updates of course, and a lot of players return every week to check the update. And on the opposite spectrum, you have something like PUBG, which gets less and less frequent updates, and you see less players returning to the game every time. So I feel like they need to make more frequent updates to the game to keep players engaged, and they at least need something released every week, whether it's content related or performance related. I am happy to hear though that they have pushed the development of Titanfall to focus on Apex Legends, so that's a good thing. Let me know in the comments if you agree or not with the fact that they won't have weekly updates. I'll be back soon with more news and updates for Apex and other games, so subscribe with notifications on to see vids as soon as they release. Enjoy the rest of your day guys, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace out.